Okay, 21. Information should move in only one direction. See where I have started. It starts with brain, brain to notebook, notebook to textbook, and textbook to brain. This is the only way information should travel. No shortcut or no reverse. So I have put it diagrammatically. See, it starts with the brain. From the brain you put it on the notebook. Compare the notebook with the textbook. Then change it not in the text notebook but in the brain. And then bring it back to the notebook and then once again cross check. So it has to cycle that way. So learning is a cyclical process. Are you getting what I am saying? First bring out what you know, cross check with the textbook whether you know what you know is right or not. Then change it. Once you know that this is not okay, don't change it there. Close the textbook, change it from the brain. Rewrite it once again. Suppose, let us say, let me give you a concrete example. Let us say there are 20 concepts. And let us say you are not able to get 8 concepts out of 20. So 12 concepts only you have got. Now that you know 8 concepts are not known to you, go to the textbook, go with those 8 concepts. Close the textbook, then go back and then once again write all the 20 concepts. Still you will not get 20, you may get 15 or 16. Good. Better than 12. Right? So you have to cycle these exercises until you get all the 20. Once you get 20 consecutively twice, you have got it for life. No way you will be able to forget it. Even if you want to forget it, you cannot forget it. If you really want to forget it, you have to come to me to find out how to forget it. Because forgetting is not an easy thing. It's the most difficult. Remembering is easy compared to forgetting. Okay, you must know though, certain things we can't forget. Somebody has hit us when we are in 3rd standard, we can't forget. The more we want to forget, the more we will remember. Right? So on the other hand, what we studied last year, last day, we will forget. But something that happened long, long ago, we still remember.
The exercise we will do it, and then do you want us to recollect periodically or like
2 times consecutively you get it, at the end of it, it's stored permanently. Consecutively you do. Twice. Till then you have to practice. You don't have to recollect. If you recollect it, it will become stronger. You will be recollecting it because somewhere else you will come across that. See, no concept is an island. Even if you know the concept, this concept will come once again. That is why I say whole textbook is a repetition of the same thing. It will come somewhere else. When it comes somewhere else, cross check. Oh, I know this. So this comes here also. So under that construct, put that there also. Okay. See, for instance, heat you will be studying under energy also. Heat you will be studying as a separate chapter also. And somewhere else you may come across heat also. Like suppose something else is transferred as heat, converted as heat. You will study heat there also. But just because you are studying in different contexts, they are not different, they are the same. Okay. For instance, electricity. So even if you are studying, let us say, what is this, thermal energy, you may come across electricity. Okay. Nuclear energy, you may say, because, from nuclear energy you can convert it to electrical energy. Right? So, just because under nuclear energy you are studying electricity doesn't mean electricity is different from what you have recorded. You don't have to record electricity there. You have to bring in the comparative of electrical activity to nuclear energy. Are you following? That is how you have to circulate. So, it's a process of, like keeping things in order. Just because we have so many things at home, you just don't throw them here and there. We always put it in order. Not that it will be permanently like that. Now and then the order gets misplaced, but we put it back. Right? Same thing we are doing with our. Because our information is disorganized, we are not able to take it out when we need it. We need it most during the examination because the time is very crucial. That time it will not get to our access because it is lost in the brain. It's such a huge thing. We don't know where it is. Which is why after the exam you will remember, oh, this I knew, I didn't write.
Always it happens.
Because at that moment, that access is not possible. Like for instance, suppose you want, let us say, something in the kitchen. If you try to search it in a hurry, you will not get it. If you search it coolly, you will get it. The time is less. If you search it in a hurry, the time is more. Okay, that is how it happens. So in the exam, we will be doing it in a hurry. Because the stress is there, automatically the brain cannot work normal. That is where the problem. Okay, you understood this cycle, no? So, never do this. This is what every student is fond of doing. Copying from the textbook as it is. They are so happy. Yeah, I have seen students writing notes from textbook. Something is there, something is there. So they prepare so much of notes. Then I ask them, my own classmates used to do that. I used to ask them, what is the fun in writing, what is there already in the textbook? They said, no, I want notes to study. What is the use? If it doesn't go here, you can't take that book notes to your examination. You have to keep it at home. That's the greatest problem. You can only take your brain, right? So if you are only taking your brain, why not put it in the brain than your book? Book is useless. Book is to test your brain. So the book has to be used to test your brain. All the information in the book has to be in your brain. Right? This is the cycle.
Sir, why is that in a dotted line, sir?
Tell me why.
Again, it should not go back to the note.
That is one most important thing. Second thing is, why I have put in a dotted line?
It can always, you
You can skip that if you don't want. If you are sure of, suppose you have got 20 concepts, you are able to reproduce all the 20 concepts, why do you have to cross check with the text? Don't need it. Right? So that's why I put it in dotted line. Do it only when required. Plus, third thing it is going to tell. Beautiful question. I think you are the first person to recognize the dotted lines. Most of them didn't bother at all. Deliberately I put it in the dotted line. Third thing is, search for only what is not known, not for what is known. So that is why dotted lines. Okay? So if you miss, let us say, 8 concepts out of 20, search for the 8 concepts only. 12 concepts you keep it. Okay? So 3 things it is communicated.